Stan Lee, the final chapter documentary reveals how Marvel icon was exploited in his final years. And it just sucks, man. Like, whatever you think of Stan Lee when it comes to Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and all that kind of stuff, people can go back and forth and have their issues, whatever. This dude was still a ambassador to the comic book world. I mean, single-handedly probably got a generation of kids excited about comic books, and he just loved comic books. He seemed like a fairly nice, exciting old man when it came to this stuff. And it seemed like he was living his best life when the Marvel comics Marvel movies started doing their thing. And it seemed like it was everything but that. Before the end of the year, headlines, I didn't see anything. All right, let's just watch the trailer and then I'll get ready to end this.
My name is John Bolerjack, and for the last 4 years of Stan.
All right, calm down real quick. You calm down. Let me get the. I think I have the article down below. If you guys want to find this, you can click on it and read the actual article. Let's check out this trailer. Let me know if you can hear the audio.
My name is John Bolerjack, and for the last 4 years of Stan Lee's life, I was his assistant, his confidant, but most importantly, his friend. I traveled the world with him, witnessing firsthand the incredible highs of his legendary career.
Yeah, right.
But also the heartbreaking lows. Stan spent his final years enduring mistreatment, manipulation, and betrayal
at
the hands of a few very bad actors.
Is there any way to get us out of the San Francisco thing? Or do you feel we gotta do it?
Gotta do it.
At the time, I didn't have the power to stop it. But I did have a camera, and I filmed everything.
Whoa, watch out! Sorry.
Now I'm asking for your help to finish the film and finally get justice for Stan. This documentary includes firsthand accounts from key witnesses, including comic book legends like Rob Liefeld and Roy Thomas, as well as many others who saw the chaos and unethical acts. This isn't speculation.
That's a good point.
All this camera. Undeniable.
This is old Stan Lee coming at you. No, you're not old.
Irrefutable.
I thought I was finished, but apparently I'm not.
God.
With your help, we can finish the film, expose the truth, and give Stan the justice he deserves. As a bonus, I'm going to share with you some insights on the film from some of the most well-respected creators in the industry.
I'll be honest, I didn't know what to expect.
When I saw the documentary, I knew some of it. Like most people, I didn't know all of it. And there were pieces of it that blew me away.
It's a lot of emotions, dude. It's a crazy roller coaster.
Seeing Stan in that situation, being taken advantage of, was really hard to watch. Because I just think, I was thinking of my parents and my grandparents.
So I think it's important that people see that even the guy at the top, the most successful comic creator, isn't protected.
This film shows behind the curtain that not a lot of us fans get to see.
This isn't just a fluff piece trying to attack somebody. This is like, I'll just show you in their own words.
I had no idea how badly he had been exploited. And that's a message that people need to hear.
I really miss Stan, and just watching it just felt like I really got to know him again. My thing that I hope that, this documentary really does is, shine a light on what was going on truly with Stan Lee.
Interesting, man. And that's heartbreaking. That's a great point, Aldous. I don't know too much about this guy. I don't know what his role was during Stan's last 4 years and what he was doing, apparently not doing anything to stop it. But it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. One, if anybody has any empathy out there for grandparents and stuff, just to see Stan at the end of his life just being pushed and just push, like that scene where he's on the golf cart there and he's like thinking he's done and he still has to do more and he just looks worn down and he looks tired and it sucks, man, that these people can get a hold of legends at this point in their life and then just abuse them like they are. And, because they're just making money off of them. They're just pushing them, but they don't give a shit. They're using him for his name and they're getting what they want out of it, which is whatever they're getting paid. And I'm sure that they're getting paid quite a bit. I don't know about this guy. And you're right, he didn't do anything for 4 years, and now we're supposed to fund this documentary. But I do think it's probably an important thing to get out there to see. So in that aspect, I hope it gets funded, because I want to see what this is. I mean, I think we deserve to see it, to see how he was abused towards the end of his life. Is this from when he grabbed that nurse's ass? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff about that have circulated, a lot of stuff that have demonized Stan as well. But again, like, so many things go around. If you have actual evidence of it, that's one thing. If it was a malicious intent, that's one thing. But there's generational aspects have to be taken into some of that stuff. And again, if you're getting older, sometimes your faculties are going. You might do and say things you don't normally do. You shouldn't be demonized for that. You can be redirected or whatever. You shouldn't be demonized for that. It's, I don't know. Not that he was being mistreated, but that Mark Waid had no idea. Mark Waid, yeah, this is pretty sleazy. Didn't do shit when it was happening. Now wants to make money off it. No, I 100% get that. I actually didn't know anything about that until you guys just brought that up. So that is kind of shitty when it comes to that. But I do want to see this thing get made. I want to see it get out there because I think people need to see it. And Rick, like you said, Rick, whoever was involved of the abuse of Stan Lee towards the end of his life needs to be brought up on some kind of charges, elder abuse, all that shit. Bring him up. They should not be allowed to live good lives and make the money they made off of him if that's what they did to him at the end of his life, just pushing until the end. Hey, look at you. You made it through a clip of one of our shows. Thank you so much. Do not forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and hit the bell for notifications every time that we go live and talk about awesome stuff like you just watched. For an entire clip of the discussion, click above. And if you want a video on a related topic, also click above. Appreciate you. Until next time, take it easy.